Our theme for this year's report is From Action to Impact, because we are a triple impact organization that benefits the individuals and families we support directly, the social world in which we operate, and the environment through our clothing recycling and reuse business. The government announced additional initiatives to benefit the people who we support and their families to begin in 2018-2019. We are also grateful for government increases directly to individuals with developmental disabilities and their families, including home share families. Infant development. This year, our infant development program had over 350 new referrals and over 1,800 home visits. We also partnered with BC Women's Hospital to provide infant development services to mothers battling addiction while adjusting to motherhood in a unique program that seeks to keep mothers and their babies together. Our Fostering Early Development program also saw 88 new admissions and 134 returning from previous years. This year, we eliminated our wait lists. Childcare. The Developmental Disabilities Association operates 8 child development centers in Vancouver and 1 in Richmond. In total, these centers have 377 spaces and support about 425 children per year. 89 spaces serve children with special needs. 2 government initiatives improved morale at DDA's child and youth programs this year. A policy announcement that will move British Columbia towards $10 per day daycare, and a wage lift that will help overcome previous decades of stagnant salaries. We are moving in the right direction in British Columbia. Day programs. DDA's day program served over 200 participants this year. These programs invested over 3,750 volunteer hours in their community with 30 different community partnerships and organizations. Respite and home share. This year, we provided over 35,000 hours of respite to 179 families. This was an increase of 13% from the previous year. We also provided 9 home share providers with a total of 14 individuals supported. Family support. We have served over 213 families through our family support services. This totals over 1,500 hours of support and includes 10 seniors as part of our Seniors Outreach pilot program. Our annual leisure fair had 32 leisure and recreation organizations participate with information and demonstrations. More than 140 people came through the doors to learn about the many amazing adapted activities to do throughout the Lower Mainland. Jobs West. Jobs West supported 238 job seekers this fiscal year. 70 of our candidates got jobs and 16 participated in work experiences. Several of our former Jobs West clients celebrated work anniversaries of 20 and 25 years, many with the same employer. Starworks. Starworks had its best year in the last 4 years with 10% growth over the previous fiscal year. In total, there were 13,262 total hours worked by production staff. Residential services. Health, wellness, cultural diversity, and social interaction sum up residential services priorities for the year. This year, the Bollywood troupe was featured on Joy TV, published in the Vancouver Sun, featured in a South Asian magazine, and were awarded a Certificate of Appreciation from the Indian Consulate of Canada. Residential Services senior staff gave back to the community by contributing 1,236 paid hours attending meetings of various hospitals and universities, Vancouver City Council meetings, Richmond City Council meetings, the City of Vancouver's Committee for Persons with Disabilities meetings, the Accessibility City Task Force, and many more. Residential staff also expanded technology use throughout the department to increase learning and independence. We currently have 79 individuals using assistive technology devices, including assistive communication devices and apps, and heart rate monitoring to measure anxiety and teach self-regulation skills, along with trigger avoidance. Ether, our personal service robot prototype, continued to learn and develop this year. Ether learned how to recognize faces, identify people, follow an identified person, and label hazards. Ether can also ask Alexa for songs, jokes, bus schedules, news, general information, and give appointment reminders. Human resources. The biggest accomplishment in this sector this year was the conclusion of a 3-year collective agreement that provides our staff with an increase that makes up for the wage rollbacks the sector experienced earlier in the millennium. DDA has been advocating for higher wages for decades, so we received news of this settlement with great appreciation. Staff received a standard government offer of 2%, but also received another 4% from a low-wage redress fund. The Commission on Accreditation of Rehabilitation Facilities, or CARF, is the organization that reviews and monitors contract performance for the social services sector in BC. The 2018 CARF survey resulted in the association's 5th 3-year accreditation award. Our staff could claim service supremacy when the 2018 DDA report was written. The full report can be found on our website. The Developmental Disabilities Trust. In the last year, our business operation has recycled 6 million pounds of clothing, housewares, books, bottles, and small furniture items. Cloth sales in the past fiscal year were down by 8% over 2017-2018. Housewares were down 19%. At this time, Value Village is receiving 6 times the amount of goods they took in from in-store donations 20 years ago. The increase in Value Village on-site donations is significant and directly impacts donations that would otherwise have been donated to charities. We have been experiencing greater competition from private operators and Value Village itself, so we are most grateful to our loyal, generous bin hosts, without whom we would have no program. With support from numerous government and charitable agencies, the communities where we work, and the neighborhoods where we live, with the dedication of our employees and board of directors, with the trust of the people who we support, DDA has made significant contributions to the lives of individuals, families, students, workers, infants, and toddlers in Vancouver and Richmond this year. To our funders, members, supporters, donors, board, staff, and clients, thank you.